Hey, what up everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you with lots of news coming out of UFC, with UFC 187 coming up May 23rd. Supposed to be one of the biggest UFC nights of the year, with Weidman fighting as well as Jon Jones going up against Anthony Johnson. I'm guessing that any day now there should be a announcement from UFC saying that Jon Jones is going to be pulled from this pay-per-view. Lots of craziness happening to Jon Jones this year. You can think of the beginning of the year after the Daniel Cormier fight. We had Jon Jones testing positive for cocaine in his system. And then once he was able to check himself into a rehab clinic, only 24 hours later, he had checked himself out of the rehab, saying that he was miraculously cured of his problem. He then went on to Boston to attend the AFC Championship game with his brothers playing in the game, as well as making his way over to the UFC show with Conor McGregor fighting in the main event. Here he is training for his big fight in New Mexico, and on Sunday morning he's involved in a hit and run where he ran a red light, running into a car that was being driven by a pregnant woman, who the story as of right now is saying that there is no injuries to the baby at all, but there was a broken arm that was done by the crash to the woman, which will make this a felony charge. Jon Jones allegedly first jumped out of the car and fled the scene, only to emerge minutes later to come back, not to check on the woman, but to go into the car that was rented in his name, only to grab stacks of cash that was laying around in the car and run away. The running away from the scene, I don't want to make any allegations to what was going on, whether if it was a cocaine problem or not, but allegedly at the scene, there was a marijuana smoking device that was left inside of the car that is in the possession of Jon Jones, according to the police. So lots of trouble coming for Jon Jones in the upcoming future. He's going to have to be worrying more about court cases than he does anything else. But then again, a guy as famous as Jon Jones with as much money as Jon Jones, why he would have to run away from the scene sort of makes you scratch your head and wonder what was going on with Jon Jones on that day. But UFC 187 was supposed to be Jon Jones going up against Anthony Johnson, a very, very good fight for the people that would be buying the show, and a very tough fight for Jon Jones to be going into competition with. But we'll have to stick forth. UFC released this statement while Jon Jones was allegedly still on the run. He's already checked himself into jail, where he was released for a very small amount of money. Why they would let somebody that is already going to be charged with a hit and run charge and running away from the police bail, I have no clue. You would think that would make him a flight risk, trying to leave town. But then again, he is Jon Jones. He is a celebrity. Pretty much anywhere he goes, people are going to know where he is and be able to tip off police that Jon Jones is hiding out over there. So weird story from Jon Jones. Why a guy with this much money would want to run away from simply running a red light and causing a car crash. I know that if this happened to me on the way home from work, I'm not a rich guy, but if I just faced the charges that were against me for running the red light, paid the insurance charge that would be charged to me for crashing into somebody else's car, it's gonna be a sucky day. But I'll get through it. And, just as long as the other person's all right and I'm all right. I mean, life still goes on. Peace out, everybody.